Alright guys, let's get at it. If you're going through a heartbreak, then you need to pay attention to this video. Shout out to the free crowd. Crowd that is free of heartache, heartbreak, and heart manipulation. Guys, if you are free of those things, then go ahead and pat yourself on the back and thank God that you don't have to deal with that no more. Guys, when you're going through a heartbreak, it's a two-pronged attack. Number one, you have to attack your feelings because you have to attack them in a way that you're going to have to compartmentalize your feeling because they're going to drive you to do things that's not going to be in your best interest. They're just not going to be in your best interest. Next thing is that you have to attack what's going on that's being done by the person that's breaking your heart. Sometimes they can be trying to financially ruin you. They can be trying to embarrass you. They can be lying on you. They can be setting you up. They can be doing all kind of stuff. Depends on how bitter they are. So those are the two things you got to understand, that you're going to have to attack those things. You're going to have to deal with those two things at the same time. The next thing, guys, is automatically stop chasing. Stop chasing that person immediately. There's nothing good going to come after you chasing them. Calling their goddamn phone 25 times, showing up at their house, showing up at their job, showing up on their social media page. Guys, that's not going to do you no good. It's pointless. It's worthless. It's non-productive. It does not work out in no scenario. Even if she do take you back, the shit's still gonna work. It's still gonna hurt you in the long run. But I do understand you're just trying to get the pain off your ass at the moment. So yeah, I get it, but I get it in a way that is stupid and that you need to not do it. Second of all, immediately start working on yourself. Now, guys, you can't do all that shit at one time when I say working on yourself. Start setting all kind of goals, health, spiritual, going out on dates, doing all that shit. You can't do it all at one time, guys. You're going to have to do it little by little. But start the process of working on yourself. That's the next thing. That is a must. Stop chasing and start working on yourself. That is a must. Because if you don't start working on yourself, guys, all the thing you're going to start to do is go into a depression. You have to have something to look forward to. You have to get yourself back to where you have confidence and you got to feel adequate about yourself. You have to. So those are the things that you must do immediately. Next thing, guys, is you have to remember that it's not you, it's them. If they're breaking up with you, it's not you, it's them. Unless you just treating a woman any kind of goddamn way and you mistreating and doing all that shit, then yeah, it might be you. And in a lot of cases, guys, it's two people. I mean, it's two people in a relationship. So most of the time, two people play a part in it. But if you have that alpha energy, guys, and you have that masculine energy, and you run your house the way it's supposed to be ran, and you most of all pick the right woman to be with, then things should be a lot easier. It ain't gonna never be smooth, and it ain't gonna never be a non-confrontation or just everything gonna be hunky-dory. You just gotta remember that, guys. Let's just say if she breaking up with you, for the most part, guys, you gotta remember that you good enough. You may not be good enough for her in her mind, but you good enough. You are adequate. You're an adequate man. You can't never go around thinking that you're inadequate and that, she's better than you. No, she's not better than you. She's not better than you. Maybe God just want to show you something else, want to show you something better for you. But emotionally, you can't get down on yourself. And a lot of y'all like to beat yourself up, knock yourself over the head with this. That's why you must always keep a mindset that it's 4 billion women on the earth. And you're bound to find one. You're bound to find the one that works for you. And there's plenty of them to choose from. Women are like a buffet, guys. They're all over the place. Everywhere. You can't attach yourself to thinking about this is the one be all end all. Yes, you can commit to making sure she's taken care of, provided for, things of that nature. But don't never commit your feelings towards her in a manner in which she commit hers towards you. Otherwise, you're going to become the submissive man, and her feelings are so wishy-washy until the decisions for the family, decisions for the relationship, going to be all over the place. That's pretty much how it's going to run. That's no way around it. I don't care what nobody say. You can hear these people talk about, well, you got to do this, you got to do. Only thing you're going to do is get into a relationship gymnastic. And you're going to be trying to please her. She's going to be trying to please you. Y'all doing all kind of techniques, all kind of exercising to try to make the shit work, to help the person see this, to help the person talk this way, help the person have more sex. All that bullshit, guys, that's all you doing is having relationship gymnastics. That's it. So when it comes down to you having a broken heart and you don't allow yourself to get in that space, emotionally, guys, you got to always look at yourself as an adequate being. Always look at yourself as you good enough. Next thing is, don't go down the revenge path. Don't go down trying to do the eye for eye, tooth and stone for stone. Don't play that, because, guys, it's never going to work out in your favor. And on top of that, even if you do something back to the person, there's no way to determine how much you hurt that person. Does that person hurt the same as you hurt? There's no measuring stick for that. A lot of times you can screw yourself up by doing that, guys, and it just only shows that you care. It only shows that you're willing to put out the effort. It only shows her that you still have feelings. Leave the revenge path alone. Leave it up to the Most High. Only thing you need to do is protect yourself. Now, I ain't finna sit up here and tell you to let nobody harm you or ruin you or try to sully your name, but just don't try to get them back. Protect yourself without trying to get them back. Let the Most High do that. Let the man up above, the man upstairs do that. And you just leave it alone. A lot of y'all play that little game, and that just show you how feminine. How much feminine energy you have. When you start trying to play that, I'm going to get you back, I'm going to show you. No, you don't need to show her nothing. You don't need to play that game. Because eventually, it's going to take too much energy out of you when you need to be putting it into making yourself better. Putting it into creating goals for yourself, getting yourself right, building yourself back up, having more confidence in yourself. And understand that time will give you the best chance to heal, guys. Time always gives you the best chance to heal. I don't care what kind of technique or what kind of coach or who you run into, guys, a breakup has to run its course. The thing about it is you have to help nurture it through the course. Sometimes if you don't, it will take longer than it's supposed to. But it's going to take some time. If you've been with a woman for 10, 15 years, guys, it's going to take you years to get through that shit. I don't care how bad it was. It's going to take you years to get through it. Time offers you the opportunity to get through it, but you have to take the opportunity and you have to use the opportunity by getting yourself spiritually, health-wise, goal-wise, being around other people. Guys, you have to do that in order to help time nurture you back to your feet. If you don't, you're just going to sink down. You're going to sink right down to a place where you just don't want to be, guys. So remember, take those steps that's necessary to help you get back to where you need to be. Shout out to the free crowd, guys. Shout out to the free crowd. Free of heartache, heart manipulation, and heartbreak. Guys, remember this. Always, when it comes to these relationships and marriages, stay ready.